Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, guys. Whatever time you're watching this video from, I'm Chacha Steve. That's my YouTube channel name. For the new viewers and for the returning subscribers, thank you very much for always coming to watch our YouTube channels. Me and my beautiful wife, Houston Steve, though she's not around, she has just gone somewhere to collect some veggies to come and plant. As you can hear, I have some flu. Yeah, and I'm sounding very weak. Actually, it's have been long since I posted my videos. I think it's now, today it's the 10th day or 9th day, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, I'm with my son here, Darren. What's your name? Sema Darren. Can you say hi to our subscribers? Sema hi guys. How are you? Doing good? Doing good? So, he's my second baby boy for the new viewers. Baby Darren, and baby Braden is the firstborn. He has gone to school. He's schooling. Yeah, so right now he's in school. I think he usually joins us in the evening around 3:30 p.m. Yeah, here in Kenya right now we are almost getting to dry season. Yeah, but it has been raining consistently until then. It's like 2 days now we are not receiving rains. At least we are enjoying the sun somehow. Crops are growing up. Our crops have done well. So many things has changed. That's how it is, guys. So maybe my subscribers have been wondering where is Chacha Steve, and actually I'm sorry for not posting. Sometimes life doesn't go the way you think it is. We always receive challenges and we accept, and we have to move on with life. We have to cope with everything that comes around. That's what we call life, guys. Yeah. So actually I'm sounding very weak. Yeah, I've been sick like now 4 days. At least today I'm awake and I can walk. But actually I've been really sick. So but the other days of the remaining 4 days back, we had some funeral. We lost one of our grandmother. You know, our family is an extended family. So we lost one of our grandmother in our family. So we are doing the burial. She was buried on Friday last week. Yeah, so at least we are now okay. Yeah, so that's how it is, guys. So actually I'm very much sorry for not posting. Sometimes people are interested to see what the progress of everything and how everything is going back in our compound, but when things changes, sometimes we have to just omit some other things. Yeah, like sometimes when you're feeling unwell, talking in camera, it's quite complicated because like content, sometimes you have to stand on in sun. Like right now you can see I'm omitting standing in sun. I'm trying to stand in the shade. So yeah, about our chicks, let's go down. About our chicks have grown very big and very broad. Yeah, I don't know whether we choose the right type of chicks, or there is something that you are not doing for them so that they lay eggs. I'm really wondering why, but I think the best time will come. So sometimes you find it's like when you do something and it doesn't deliver on a time that you expect, actually sometimes you wonder, and you even think that you maybe did a mistake, or something else is not going okay, which you might need some advices baba, from other people and from the experts who knows it well, so that you can do what? You can make it clear. So there is a sound of a radio coming from here. Let me put it up. So I'm back, guys. Yeah, so sometimes you might need some advices from experts who are familiar on the chicks production and poultry farming, so that they can help you with the tips and everything. So my chicks, I think they are here with me. They always follow me wherever place I go. You see, they are here with me, and they've grown very big and broad. You see, so let me just go to their house and call them. There is a style I usually call them and they come. So at the moment they start on this thing here, they know that their owner is calling them, so they just rush. You see how they are running? So here are our chicks, guys. See how they are running too, because they have heard the sound of their call, so they know the alarm that I usually call them with. So these are our chicks. You can see how big they've grown. Yeah, how big they've grown. So right now they're in the compound taking some grasses and feeding whatever thing they eat in the grasses, and I usually feed them from this outside. Yeah, but now one thing that I'm wondering about them, and I'm worried about them, is that they have grown broad enough for laying eggs. Actually, the time that I picked them, they were around 1 month. They were around, the owner told me it's 6 weeks. That's 1 month and 2 weeks around. Yeah, 1 month and 2 weeks. So that was around, I took them, it was around, when? It was February 18th. So if you calculate from February 18th, March 18th, okay, April 18th, and now we are May 20 something. So that is 5 months ago. Still they have not delivered any egg, but I see the period of laying eggs, it's around 6 months. Maybe let's hope for the next month that it's coming, we will be having some eggs. Also, I have decided to buy them the what? Yes, funguo. Tafungua baadaye. I've decided to go and buy them the layers mash. I feed them, I see whether I'll monitor any change from them. But right now, I'm still feeding them the growers. Somebody somewhere advised me to continue feeding them the growers mash until I hear the sounds of laying. Right now, I'm hearing the sounds of laying eggs. Baba, come twende. Come twende. Leta basi. Yeah, right now, sometimes I usually hear the sounds. So it's only that I never had that money to go and buy the layers mash. But today I have some money at least for going by to purchase 1 sack of layers mash. So 1 sack goes at around 4,000 Kenyan shillings. Yeah, 4,000 Kenyan shillings for the layers mash. So that's what I'm going to purchase today. Yeah, and actually one of the challenge that I'm experiencing with my chicks is that they eat a lot. I don't know whether when they start laying eggs I will I will collect all the cost that they've used feeding them until maturity. So that's the scary part of it. And also most of the farmers don't communicate that. I have watched several chicken raiders and chicken farms, people who are raiding chickens, and one thing they don't communicate about is how they are feeding them. So which is a challenge to someone who is going to start a chicken farm. Actually, whatever farmers do, is that they don't tell you whether they eat or they don't eat. But one thing I know, these things eat. These birds eat. You see, like right now they are around me. They need food. In the morning I woke up and I give them maize. They ate. Right now they also need maize, which I want just to go in the house, take it and bring them outside here. You see? So consistently they eat a lot of food. In the evening around 5 p.m. or 10 or no 5 or 4, I usually give them now the layers, the growers mash, and now leave them in the room until the other day. You see, so that is something that have been a very big challenge to my side about this. And also, in addition of this, we had planned to go and bring the other chicks. So actually I communicated with the person who was to provide me, and actually who is providing me the source where I'm getting the chicks from. Unfortunately that time the guy communicated the wrong information to me, so he told me, you can come, I will give you the chicks in a certain price. But at the moment I got there, he shooted the price because of some his personal reasons, and the reasons was only that the chicks were in market. So after shooting the price and my money wasn't enough, I couldn't do what? I couldn't take the chicks. So it forced me to book for the next batch, and the next batch usually takes 1 month and around 1 and 6 months for the chicks to be ready. So today I was communicating with him. He told me they will be ready maybe until 6 June, which I'm going to collect them. So we've already paid for the next batch of the chicks, and we are waiting for them so that they get mature and they get all the vaccines, so that we go and do what? We go and take them. Yeah, that's all about it. So right now we have 60 chicks in the compound. Yeah, which I'm very much happy. I'm very much happy and I'm very much thankful to my Father Lord, because since I brought the chicks, none has died, and all of them are there healthy. I usually take local treatment for them, and I usually treat them locally. Actually, I use some local medicine, some vegetables to treat my chicks, and I think that one have been the most good thing to me, and helpful to me, because I'm not using much cost to treat my chicks. But there are some extent that will reach I have to vaccinate them, so that we have the good vaccine for them. Even though the natural one usually works better, and you give them consistently, because it's something that you just take from the compound or your farm and just give them. But what we can say is thank you to the Lord for giving the protection for the chicks. So also another thing that I have been advised of is that I build some laying nests for them, which is so much costly again to my side. I'm intending, let me show you. I have been doing some research of doing some laying nests for the chicks, and let me show you. The chicks are running towards me. They think I'm giving them food. So let's just get inside the house and I show you one of the things that I want us to. Because of light, let's hold this. So this is our chicken house. So this is our chicken house. For the new viewers who have never at least have a look of our chicken house. So with us here we have some it's sawdust. Yeah, sawdust that we usually exchange for the ground so that it becomes softer for the chicks. So my son always come and play with these things inside here. At the moment we are with him. Yeah. So that's that's how it is. So actually we are thinking of sectioning the house because of the second patch that it's going to come very soon. That's so we are thinking of sectioning the house from this far end, from that far end to here, so that we have the second patch on the upper and these other ones on the lower side. So that's what we are working on right now, so that we receive the second patch down here and the first patch will be down here. So I want to show you one thing that I want us to do. Let me just collect something from outside here. I come and show you. Nimekuambia atakuchapa. Chapa ita. So there is a research I did on how to build the laying nest, and actually sometimes, you know, money might limit you to have the best things, but we always say that the best things are or the quality things are always the best and they are long lasting. But sometimes if you don't have money, you work with what you have. So this is what I have for now. So any of these days I'm going to build the laying nest. So I will be cutting this thing at maybe at a point here, halfway until to the half, and down here this way. Then I will be putting it here, then I will be nailing it on these ones, on the tree that it's here. So it will force me to nail them all around this house until here. So I think let's count how many you will need. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. At that point we'll need 9. So let me just turn the camera this way so that you okay, let me use super view so that you can have a clear look. So at this point we have reached 9, 10, 11, 19, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. At least we will need these 29. So let's have a slight calculation. Because these are bottle. This drum, it's bought at 200 shillings, 200 Kenyan shillings. So it's around 200 times roughly 30. 200 times 30. So I will need around 6,000 to purchase this one. I will need 6,000 to purchase these things, so that I start with a simple laying nests instead of having the modern one. Actually, the modern one is very costly because you have to buy the woods that will be creating it. Though it will last for forever, and for a very long period of time. But if you don't have money, you start with whatever you having. So that's how it is. So I need this 30 to start with inside here, the lameness. So after cutting it off, after cutting it at this edge and at this edge, whatever you just put in is the sawdust you put inside, at least, and do what? And we just leave it, pile it there. Maybe you can do an example. Let me just bring a knife. We cut it off and we put it. We see what it can do. So much stubborn. So guys, we want to make one simple structure. At least they show you an example of what we are going to have to use as our laying nests. Capo. we've cut it off. At least we follow the process. You see now how it's looking. So this is one of the simple structure that we want to have as our laying nests in the house. Now let me just pin it at a place. At least you see how it's gonna be. So let me pin my camera here. Yeah. Let me use some nails. I have some nails with me. So at least it's going to stay at a corner that way as a laying nest. You can intend to put it up like that or even down. So it will depend on how we will fix it. I don't know the best posture to put it, it's down or up. But you know this place is quite secured. The chicks cannot just move there anyhow. You see? Let's see. So that one is also a best place to put it, to place it somehow raised. But that one will need some poles. You see? That one will need extra poles. But I thought of even putting them, nailing them here. It's the best thing. So you just put them down and you nail them. Now let me just nail them. Songa. Songa kabisa. Songa kabisa. Songa baba, nisikugonge. Amka. Simama huko. Huko. Yeah, so that one is very strong. Nothing can knock it out. And the chick will just stay there. So let me bring some sawdust, or you can just experiment with this. Just take this fine one and put it that way for the feathers one. So it produces a very fine. This is just an example, but you will be putting the new one. Toka baba. Toka basi umeweka. That way. You see? Yeah. So sometimes guys, you have to bear with me for the kid. His playmate is not around, which is Braden. So, and they cannot just release him to go and play to the neighboring grounds. The kids are going to school and he's young. So that's how the laying nest is being made. Now let me take the camera close. Acha basi imetosha. Acha basi imetosha. You see now, the laying nest now that way. So when it just comes, it sits here and lays the eggs there. So this is what we are going to have in all around the house. You see guys, so that's what we are going to have all around the house. Yeah, that's what I have told you. So we have just calculated the cost we'll be needing around 30. We have 43 chicks, which are the female ones, and the 17 are the male ones. So meaning that I will be needing, I might need 43, but one thing we know that they cannot be laying eggs in the same time. Actually, you find them laying eggs in different time, so which means they'll be sharing the nest. The only thing you do is just to leave the door open When it feels like laying eggs, it just comes inside and do what? It lays the eggs there. You see? So that's how I will be doing. So that's the part of it that we are going to do in our house. But I think in the next video, what I know is that I'll be cleaning the house again for the second time to remove the sawdust. It's more of manure, and we'll be taking it to our kitchen garden. Baba, natio misumari hapa. Hakuja uweke hapa ndani. Eka huko. Eka hapa. Haya, beba hii. Beba hii. Hii. Hiyo. Haya, tuende nje nayo. So that's what we'll be doing, guys. So haya, tuende nje. Yeah, I'm sorry guys for the flu. You have to bear with me. So that's what we'll be doing for our chicks, guys. At least we have a conducive environment for them to lay the eggs. Haya, weka hapa ndani. Some could use some crates, but they are very much expensive. You know, when you buy a crate, you just divide it into two. The crates that are used for supplying breads are also very best to make a laying nest for the chicks, but they are also very expensive. But with these ones, we have calculated the cost. The cost has just come around 6,000 Kenyan shillings to have the 30 drums to cut off and make our laying nests, you see. So, and I'm also thinking of selling the other 17 males, but I'll not sell them all. We'll retain like 7 of them in the compound and in the house to fertilize the eggs. We might need the fertilized eggs, and maybe some of the people watching from my side might need fertilized eggs for them to hatch. So it will force me to what? Acha baba, achana na kamera, kuja hapa tuongee. It will force me have the fertilized the cocks for fertilization. Actually, I forget to getting fertilized eggs. So that's the simple thing we will do about our chicken. Our chicken's nest. Justin, kimbia ufukuze kuku kwa nyumba. Yeah. So another thing, maybe to summarize our video with, actually I have been getting a challenge on my YouTube channel, which sometimes hindered me also not to be posting some videos. The challenge was, there is, after attaining 5,000 subscribers. First of all, let me thank you for the 5,000 subscribers, guys. Thank you very much. We are on the route to 10,000 now. Usimame hapa baba. We are on the route to 10,000 subscribers. So right now, nitakuchapa hii mkono. Acha kushika kamera. Simama hapa, sawa? So there is a challenge I received. Immediately thank God our black beauty is with us. Hey, mommy. Aya, kimbia umhug. Kimbia uhug mommy.
Nikikapu na ataki.
So mommy has come. Mommy has come, baba. Mommy is around. Nyanya. Okay, kaa hapo, introduce yourself na tuendelee nimalizie video. Lucky enough, I was to complete this video without my wife, but unfortunately she's around. So I think I won't complete it now. We are now on a together.
Bonus
So
complete kama manyani. Acha kupiga simu.
I was trying to explain something.
Mandazi.
Mandazi tunaenda kununua, si ndio? Kuja tuende kununua. Haya, kapa. Good boy. Clap your hands. Okay, let her introduce herself to our YouTube channel today.
Yeah. I'm Justin Steve for the new subscribers. Yeah, and for the returning subscribers.
Kuja hapa.
Thank you so much for always watching Chacha Steve's video. I know some of you are also my subscribers. Thank you. Let God bless you as you continue watching us. I think it has been a while, but with a reason.
Yeah, with a reason, a very genuine reason.
Yeah. So let's continue the journey again.
Yeah. So she's my wife for the new viewers. The owner of the queen of the house. So actually, babe, I was trying to do some 1, 2, 3 things and showing our subscribers the progress of our chicks and what we are intended to do right now. Yeah, more so what we need right now, it's the lameness. So
it was the one that you had. You know, I came. I heard you were hitting something.
Yeah, I was showing our subscribers the sample of
Kona nguvu, si ndio?
the example of what we are not going to have. We cannot go with the expensive things because we don't have money to buy the expensive laying nests. We just start with the simple laying nest we have. The simple laying nest we have. See? Yeah, if you don't have money enough to purchase the modern one, you start with the simple ones. And maybe with time. Actually, when you are starting something, you don't have to go for the expensive things. Start with the simple ones and you upgrade slowly. Yeah. So I was also saying the challenge that we faced last time to our channels. After I attained 5,000 subscribers. Actually, guys, I attained 5,000 within one day. It reached 5,060 something. See, it was 60 something.
It was 68.
It was 68. Within a very short period of a day, the subscribers started reducing without me knowing what's the problem. Still, some are subscribing, but others are being minused. I don't know what happened. So I woke up. I was having around 5,068. In a very sudden moment, I found I had 5,000 and 20 what? It was 28, it was 28. Then I just said, what is the problem? I just took it very easy. I never complained. Again, I saw in a short time other subscribers added. Again, after they added, I got them again minus. So it was like, what is going on? What is the problem with my channel? Maybe there is a problem. I thought it was mine only. The same thing happens to Justin's channel.
Yeah.
You see? The same thing happened to Justin's channel. But right now you can see the subscribers are stable and they are adding. So that's the challenge that we faced, and we are also scared of YouTube. You know these online things you might find sometimes you woke up you don't find it.
Yeah.
It's removed. So you are like, let's give it a time. We see what is going to happen. You see? So that's what happened and also hindered us not posting some videos for a while. We monitor our channel. We see sometimes you might be making some effort and using your money to do 1, 2, 3 things, and you find that something is going.
Yeah.
You see? So you are we get scared of it. But right now you can see it's working, it's good, and it's well. And to both of our channels. Yeah.
So at least you have again that ile roho ya kuendelea.
You have that heart
of continuing
at least. You see? So you know that's how life is. You know sometimes you might having some expectations on something, but it doesn't come in return and it doesn't pay back the way you want. So you get demoralized. You see? You get demoralized, and that cycle of doing that thing, it wipes out.
Yeah.
Actually, you see, it wipes out. And like unfortunately, let you use a lot of cost to make a video, expecting that video will go viral. That video surprises you with nothing like viral. You get very few views. You are like, and why did I use this much cost to make this video? And it
you
never
find
went.
like now the internet is so disturbing. You find you use even 200 shillings to upload
one video.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, the video doesn't go viral.
Yeah.
Doesn't pay you even that 200 shillings. How do you think? How demoralized it is? Now that's what we call loss. You see? So you do things hoping for the best, hoping for the productivity of it, hoping for a positive turn of it, but whatever comes back, it's a negative turn of it. And actually you get demoralized. You see? And the pressure of YouTube, as you know how it is. So, but we are human beings. We accept all challenges. We accept everything that it's coming, grows. Even the community itself, it's not giving us humble time. Is it to the actually the community is not giving us humble time. There are so many people who have invaded through YouTube and are creating different contents. Some are creating nudity and posting. So, you know, they usually say in a group of, in a bucket of fish, when one fish is rotten, the entire bucket of fish, or if one mango is rotten, in the sack all mangoes are rotten. But that's not reality. You see, but that's not the reality. The reality is that you can find like an example of wheat. No, not wheat, millet. Darren. Examples of millet. When you plant millet, there are some grasses that grows inside. Exactly like the millet. Guys, you cannot even identify that this is millet and this is not millet. Now whatever will come and tell you that it's not millet, it's the time of fruiting.
And by the way, you can just uproot the millet and leave the grass.
And leave that grass, thinking that you have left the millet. You see? Now
the millet is the one that you've uprooted.
Yeah, you see? Now that's what is happening with YouTube. YouTube is a platform. It depends on the type of content you doing and you putting inside it. You see? So some of the people are taking advantage of YouTube, doing very bad things behind the camera, and whatever they are posting on YouTube, it's different. But what they are being called, it's YouTubers. You see? So that thing have been hindering. And
he's a YouTuber.
He's a YouTuber. She's a YouTuber. But whatever she's doing behind the camera, it's something different from whatever we are doing. You see? Now, but when somebody hears that name YouTuber, he's categorizing us all as YouTubers. You see? So YouTubers are doing this, YouTubers are doing this. So,
but you know, let me tell you, some people do not understand a lot about YouTube.
And the problem
even
is,
another person asked me that, you know, I have heard that there are some YouTubers doing some nudes, but you are not YouTubers, you are YouTube. Yeah. What's the meaning of YouTube and YouTubers?
You see?
Yeah, so they don't know. Some of them even don't know what is YouTube and YouTube.
And one funny thing, babe, one funny thing that you cannot clarify to people is that when somebody receives first-hand information, coming with a second-hand information, even if you are right, the other person is wrong, it's very hard, guys, to wipe out that mind somebody has already stick to it, that this thing is bad. You see? So that's why I always tell you that I have no time to explain myself who I am, and I will never sit to explain for somebody in the community telling him that YouTube is good or bad. What I tell them is bad. It's bad. The way you know it's bad, just know it's bad. It's bad because they have that bad mentality about it. Why will you sit and explain for them that YouTube is good, it pays, and you can earn from it, and they already created that bad mentality that YouTube is part of
bad,
and they are calling it part of Illuminati, part of Freemason. You are not genuine people, and we accept. We say it's okay if you are doing that. Now sometimes a person can meet you and tell you, oh, Chacha Steve, oh, I know you have money, can you buy my soda? I just tell him, do you want me buy you a soda from the money of Freemason or Illuminati? How will you not be Illuminati then? You see? They said, oh, Chacha Steve, you are a bad person. You cannot say it. How will I start sharing with the community that is negative about? They are talking very negative things about you. Hey, that one is very hard, guys. So that's the reason sometimes we lower ourselves down. You see? Like the last time there was a congregation that was called near our place, and there were several names that were being mentioned who are YouTubers now that are doing the new things, bad things. But I was in that congregation, but I waited for my name. I was not mentioned. You see, I was not mentioned, and they were saying, no, Chacha Steve is the biggest, is the leader of the YouTubers in our area. Now, and his name is not mentioned. Why didn't he mention? Why did his name mentioned? So many people are coming. I think the same people who are talking negative part of it, they just go to my YouTube channel. They tried to find the nude part of things, the bad part of things. They never found them, and they came back saying that you are doing something which is genuine, which is not bad. And to my side, they say, no, I'm not doing something that is genuine. Maybe you've not found something bad of me. You go and do thorough investigation. You will find it. So you give people work to work hard to find, and something they're finding, it's not there. So let them keep finding you, looking for the bad things towards you. And so one thing I always say is that I cannot sit and explain who I am to them. Let them know who I am the way they know. That's how it is, guys. So that's have been a very challenging part of it. Sometimes the community, it's doing what? It's not supporting us. And apart from not supporting us, if you are seeing with a camera, maybe taking a vlog with the community, you are being shouted at, telling you know, primitivity is a bad thing.
Yeah, even someone saying, usinichukue, that don't capture her or him.
Don't capture me, and you are not even capturing him or her. You are just passing with your camera. If he appears to be captured, it's all and well. You are just doing your own things. You know, like the kind of Dorina Elisha, the sister to Mayugno. You know, she was almost being beaten in Sirari town, because she was taking a vlog, and there was an accident that happened with one of our YouTubers, saying that YouTubers have sacrificed people. You see, they know that we are tired of you people, don't capture us, you are taking us in Illuminatis, you what, you see, such kind of negativity. So they really hind us from taking the videos. But we are lucky enough, we have a very good compound, very secured compound. We can take content from our shambas around the village. Nobody can come and accuse us and stop us. Yeah, let him come to my compound and tell me don't take a video. His legs or her legs will save him. From my compound, this is my part. You go watch outside there, whatever you are watching. But to my side, it's me and me alone. So that's how things are. I think we've shared a lot about our experience and what have been making us know sometimes to post some videos and to slow down some other things. But what I have learned is that if we just stop doing it, it's we that we are losing.
Yeah.
It's good we continue doing whatever it's good for us, and nobody will come and hinder you. Like the kind of people who were investigating, when they don't find something bad about me, they say, you are doing a good thing. You see, now I'm free, I can do whatever I'm doing. You see, yeah, that's how it is, guys. So I think you've got the part of it. I was ending the video immediately you entered it, but unfortunately we have added the minutes and we have shared the experience. So Chacha Steve is my YouTube channel name.
Houston Steve is my YouTube channel name.
Yeah, guys. So thank you for always supporting us. May God bless you abundantly. I think you'll be watching this video. At least don't be scared of us. Some of our subscribers were even asking me, are we okay? Hope that you are okay. Yes, we are okay. But 1, 2, 3 sick, some slight sickness that comes, and sometimes you find yourself very weak. You cannot post, you cannot overwork. Like our content, mostly, you know, it's working then. Yeah, most of our content, guys, it's working. We work, and as we are doing content, when you are weak, you cannot work. That's how it is. So, guys, let's say bye-bye for now.
Fanya bye-bye.
Sema bye-bye.
Bye bye.
Haya, kuja useme bye. Yeah, he's hungry. So, bye-bye, guys, for now. Until the next video.